Hello and welcome. We're high above the banks of Greenwood Lake in Greenwood Lake, New York, strangely enough. And this is the very first episode of Classic Boat Rescue. Flip this around. We're going to be walking over. You see it already over on the right-hand side there. That's our first victim. We're going to walk over there. We got... This is Rita. This is a 1989 BMW 325 iX all-wheel drive. And we're going to be working on her soon. She needs a new timing belt because it's 6 years old and it's time for a new timing belt. And we don't want it blown up. It's got a lifespan of about 6 years before you have to get a new timing belt in there. It's an interference head, so that means you can blow up the valves if you don't change the timing belt in time. So that's my winter ride, and we got to get her ready because it's going on winter. It's into October, but that's not what this is about. This show is about this girl right here. This is a 1966 Starcraft aluminum boat. A little bigger than a runabout. It's about 17 feet long. And we got her sorta kinda by accident or by device, depending on how you look at it. She had a 35 horsepower motor on her, which was way too small for her. But I needed the motor for another project. So the owner said, well, if you're gonna buy the motor, you're gonna have to buy the whole boat and trailer too. So I got stuck with her. But you know something? I'm glad I got stuck with her, because she's a real sweetheart. Great trailer. Nice and strong. Little leak right behind the bow plate underneath, but that's no big deal. We can fix that. And I got plans for her. I'm gonna wrap her in wood grain vinyl, make her look like a wooden boat, and polish up some of the aluminum on the outside. I've already started working on the chines here. You can see. Polish that down. It's gonna look really nice. Kind of like offsets the wood grain we're gonna have on there. And we're going to do the bow plate as well. I already started stripping the bow plate down. You can see right here. So the paint is still on there, but it's going to look good. So it's going to be shiny, and it's going to be a nice contrast between the wood grain and the shiny finish on the aluminum. I'm going to make it mirror finished. Now, on the inside, the interior is rough. This thing was a fishing boat, and it wasn't really taken care of properly. All right, now I'm not really taking care of it properly either. I mean, I've gotten these leaves out several dozen times, and you know, they just keep falling. It is, you know, end of October over here, early November, and they're starting to drop. Although we've had some really warm weather, we've gotten lucky. Now the interior, I'm thinking I'm going to do a red carpet and two-tone red and white sidewalls there. And we're going to get the dashboard all set up with a really nice set of gauges. Oh, we get in here, hop in. And we're going to do the same thing on the deck here for the bow. We're going to strip all this ugly paint off, take it down to bare metal, and then we're going to wrap it with some kind of wood, grain, vinyl, make it look nice, make it look like one of the old boats from the 50s. It'll sort of be an illusion, but from a distance, who's going to care? It's got storage in it. We've got a little storage area back here. We'll take care of that. We'll do something with that. And look at this. This is kind of rare and kind of interesting. It's got a manual bilge pump built in here. I don't know where this came from, but this is an antique. I'm not sure if it works or not. Makes a lot of noise. We'll find out. I don't know if I'm going to keep that, though. I might just use that as sort of like a novelty someplace. And there's my collection of paints and cleaning projects, cleaning items actually from the last build, which you'll see later on. That one's on the lake right now. Transom seems okay. We'll find out more about that once we strip the paint off of it. We'll find out. But this thing's going to be a really nice project, and by the spring, it should look really great. Now, I'm kind of a hoarder, so I may even wind up keeping this one too. I don't know. I just have a hard time getting rid of stuff once I like it and once I've worked on it. We'll see. I don't know. So, that's that. Floor seems nice and solid. Not too bad. So we might be able to keep this floor. I'll tear or open it up or lift up some of the plywood and see how bad it is. If it's bad, I'll replace it. You know, I don't know yet. I just don't know yet. We're not there. It's still rough. I'm in the infant stages of working on this thing. Look at that. Look over there. There's Greenwood Lake down there. Just think, this thing may, hopefully, be pointing down at the water a little closer in the near future instead of being about, I don't know, 1,500 feet above the lake. It's really breezy today. We had a nasty, nasty rainstorm overnight, and this morning wasn't much better either. Neighbor's tree fell down in his driveway. I had to have some folks cut it down for him. And let's see, well, there's the trailer for the other boat. That's the trailer for Green Pea. She's in the lake right now. She was the last build, and I'll post some videos on her in the near future. I think you'll like her. I really love that boat. Little tiny Mohawk 14-foot runabout. There's my cabin. It's where I live. Tiny little thing. I'm lucky if it's 400 square feet, but it's good. It's easy to heat and easy to live in it. Not so much in the winter, but let's just say it's easy to live in it. Just for the sake of saying something. Alright, well. And what else we got? There's my motorcycle under that tarp, which I'll show you in the future too. But this isn't about motorcycles or cars or cabins. This is about boats. This is classic boat rescue. I want to thank Rick and Jamie for inspiring me. They have their own channel, Classic Truck Rescue, out of Oregon. I urge you to check out their channel. They're really great folks, and hearts of gold. Hearts of gold. I urge you to check out their channel. But anyway, I should get going. My editing skills are 0, and what I'm going to do with this channel, I've only got like little tiny ideas for, but we'll find out in the near future what's going to happen. So, towering above Greenwood Lake, in Greenwood Lake, New York. I'm Mike. Come visit me again on the next episode. Hopefully there will be. We got stuff to do on this boat. Let's see what happens. Until then, cheers. Bye-bye.